Huh? Huh. Huh.
Hold on, guys. Be right back. Give me one reason why I should never make it. Come on, y'all. Y'all.
Just playing the video, y'all. I ain't saying nothing. I just played the video. Yo, and shout out to Saylee. Thank you for the Cash App, and shout out to Ronald. Thank you for the Cash App. Appreciate y'all. Cash App is under this video, is right here. It's scrolling across the bottom of the screen. $AARON 1000, $AARON 1000. and hit the like button, contribute to the channel. Put some color in this chat, y'all. There's too many of y'all. If y'all want me to see y'all message, y'all got to put in the super chat, because now there's so many people in here, like, I ain't able to see the chat. The chat is going like this. So if you want me to see the chat, if you want me to see your comment, put in the super chat. And for those of you guys, y'all probably don't know this, but a lot of times when there's a lot of people in the chat, you get a lot of attention when you throw out a super chat, because people are now going to stop, like, who just dropped this $100 super chat in here? So, fellas, there's a lot of women in here, and throw in the super chat, you might get some attention, or either brought back to your channel. So drop a super chat, and Cash App is $Aaron M AARN 127.
Everything now that we see playing out was all the things I escaped. The car, the shine.
The car, he's talking about Tupac.
The loan, Puff Daddy, the Craig Mack,
Biggie Smalls.
the Biggie Smalls. So even though I made those decisions and it cost me money, that's why I got with Killer and they gave me the money back. There's no money.
That's beautiful.
Destiny.
That's beautiful.
That boy good.
That boy good.
That boy good.
That boy good.
Nigga said, and that's why he makes the big bucks.
That's why he makes the big bucks. That was crazy. Yeah, I couldn't have planned that. You asked me. See, that's why it's destiny. You asked me the right question. We had the right place. This is how it's meant to go, man.
I do, baby.
So I want to say this about Mace. Oh, we're going to go back to Joe Budden real quick, too. I forgot about Joe Budden. I was playing Joe Budden. I want to talk about Mace real quick. Mace got out. Why did Mace get out? Because he started seeing all of these weird things that was going on. But who didn't get out? Meek Mill. Who didn't get out? French Montana. Who didn't get out? T.D. Jakes. This makes y'all complicit with everything or some of the things P. Diddy did. Not necessarily illegal, but gay.
Fame in and of itself is not a bad marker for success. Not everyone who's famous is useful, and not everyone who isn't famous is useless. Why is there a small percentage of hyper-successful men who are willing to sacrifice everything in pursuit of that success? It's like if you intervene at the right time, you don't need to use power. Success is not a place you get to and stay. It also integrates the idea of the
noise about the Nickelodeon shit.
Like, as an example, I don't have a problem with gay people, but I'm not hanging around no gay dude. P. Diddy is gay.
The bad phone's quiet. Yeah. And that silence is not a normal silence. It's not regular. And even if...
Because everybody's...
That phone's quiet. Yeah. And that silence is not a normal silence. It's not regular. And even if...
Because everybody's complicitly gay.
The fact that this is so loud right now, I'm not here for conspiracy theory bags, but Puff is still alias Puff. So who the fuck knows what's in the safe? Word. That's what I'm real mad about. All you niggas killed the freak off now. You don't know what the fuck is in that safe. That shit is pretty fun. Nobody gonna open their mouth until they figure out what. You can come to support. You can come out to condemn. You gotta shut the fuck up. And like Joe said, in the silence speaks loud to me. You know what I mean? It makes me look at
Oh, you motherfucker.
Joe Budden said, but the eerie part about what Joe Budden said is that all of the stars are, nobody has a comment about this, because like I said, a lot of the people that we grew up watching or we love watching now are what I call complicitly gay, except for Murder and Killer, which is Mace and Cameron, because they stayed away from niggas like this. You ain't never seen Cameron around P. Diddy.
Likewise.
Thank you, Killer.
Thank you,
On
man.
national TV. Thank you, Killer.
Thank you too, Murder. I appreciate it, bro.
That try to do bodily harm with me, they would be in the house with Puff. So I'm like, it's a funny game y'all playing behind the scenes. So when people see me, they just see me turned up. They just see me agitated. They just see me aggressive, but they don't know why. So if somebody, let's just say, we run down on Gilly car, we got guns or whatever, where we got them, and we trap Gilly, and then the next week, you see Wallow with me at your house, how are you gonna feel?
Yeah, I'm snapping out.
Tweaking, right? So now my head is bugging, like what's really going on, because every time something happens to me, it's somebody that's with him. This is supposed to be the nigga I'm signed to. This is
Y'all are saying, what is he talking about? What he's talking about is, imagine being signed to P. Diddy, and all of the people that you are cool with are trying to delete you because you won't sign something or you won't do something. But here comes P. Diddy. What's up, Playboy? Everything's good. You like, yo, one of your goons just tried to kill me. You talking about, what up, Playboy? Like, what are you talking about? So that's what he's saying. And this is how P. Diddy got away with so much. Somebody else would do his dirty deeds and not him. And here comes P. Diddy dancing in your face like, oh man, he was just playing. Oh, it was a misunderstanding. A misunderstanding. The man just choked me out and hung me over the balcony. Man, don't worry about that, man. He was just drunk. That's what he's saying.
So what is ClickUp? ClickUp is an all-in-one productivity software.
I don't give a fuck
where
what
you can
ClickUp
manage
is. Nigga bitch,
everything
nigga bitch, nigga bitch. Nigga.
supposed to be one.
Bust your motherfucking ass, nigga.
When people see me irate and they see me aggressive, they wonder, what is Mace doing? Mace is bugging. No, it's a point you get to. You're like, yo, I can't let you play because you're playing now dangerous games. So imagine somebody doing that and then they over there talking about brother love. Imagine how you feeling, bro. So it's like you holding I can't blame Puff for this because I can't say he's doing it, but I can't say he's not. So if you look at the people who hate on him,
That part.
right? They're from Revolt shows. Who run Revolt?
P. Diddy owns Revolt, or did own Revolt. This just in. Young Miami is exposed as an S worker and DRUG mule for P. Diddy. Just want to let y'all know. This just in. Young Miami has been exposed as an S worker and mule for drugs. I'll just say it. I can't think of another word for it. So yeah, that just came out. So yeah, more stuff is coming out.
The people that had the biggest problems with Mace and write the craziest stuff about Mace come from Revolt. Who run Revolt? I'm still asking y'all because everything people keep doing, I'm like, why do they keep tripping on me? It's almost like they want me to be something that's going to be detrimental to them. Because
Somebody said pink cocaine, not pink cocaine. Y'all are hilarious. So hold on, we about to go down this rabbit hole a little bit, y'all. What? Mace got out, but who's still in there? Who is still in there?
detrimental to me.
Yo, check this out. So, yesterday, Prince Martin at the in store from the Bronx.
dropping hints about French Montana and how he allegedly used to, well, let's just say go shopping with not just Diddy.
Alright, so real quick, I'm gonna show y'all what just came in. Some of y'all already know about this because somebody did say pink cocaine. So I want to show y'all what is happening right now. We speak. Put a 1 in the chat if you can see my screen. If my screen changed, put a 1 in the chat. I want to make sure y'all can see my screen. If my screen just changed. Alright, so y'all see vibe? Just want to make sure y'all can see it. Alright, so what's going on? What's happening? Oh, here we go. Young Miami accused of transporting pink cocaine to Diddy in updated court documents. Additional details have been revealed in regards of Lil Rod Jones' lawsuit against Sean P. Diddy Combs, and now Young Miami has been roped into the ongoing series of events. According to court documents obtained by XXL, the Miami rapper has allegedly, or was allegedly involved in transporting the D word on behalf of Bad Boy's co-founder within the additional, keyword additional, 25 pages that was added to Lil Rod's filing. The suit goes in detail about his affinity towards pink cocaine, a combination of ecstasy and cocaine, also known as Tusi or Tucci. The filing says Diddy was obtaining the drugs from accused drug mule Brandon Paul, which is the white dude, but hold on, who was recently arrested, but wind up getting it from Young Miami. So just letting y'all know that is also going on. This is absolutely nuts. This is absolutely nuts. But speaking of nuts, speaking of nuts, check out what's about to happen in this video.
Now, these whispers about French and Diddy have been floating around for some time, especially fueled by some pretty suspicious photos. Take this one, for instance. At first glance, it seems innocent enough, but zoom in on Diddy and French, and it's a whole different story. Diddy even went the extra mile to show his affection for French by naming a flavor of his Ciroc vodka after him. And if that wasn't enough, these two were practically joined at the hip on multiple...
Alright, so right here, watch how gay this shit is. Because like I said, speaking of nuts,
luxurious vacations over the years.
When we met in Vegas, it was the first time ever. You know, I'm sure.
So I call this the Sierra Prayer. So instead of looking at P. Diddy and French Montana, I need y'all to envision Sierra and Russell Wilson. So this is Sierra and Russell Wilson, and not P. Diddy and French Montana. So I want y'all to envision Sierra having her little interview about her Sierra Prayer, and I want you to envision what he's saying about P. Diddy and how P. Diddy is looking at him. Watch this.
Vacations over the years.
We met in Vegas for the first time ever. You know, I'm sure I heard about him more than he heard about me.
Right.
But when I met him, it was just like, you know, like, you going back to New York tomorrow? I'm like, yeah, like, come on, get on my jet.
But hold on to your hats because there's a new player in town, Cuba Gooding Jr. Recently, he was named in the lawsuit filed by producer.
Now, it didn't get gay yet. It's going to get gayer. They're going to go back to the interview. Watch this. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button.
Rodney Jones against Diddy, and Jones alleged that Diddy tried to set him up into a freak-off with Cuba. And now, to add more fuel to the fire, a video has surfaced showing Cuba getting down and having a blast with French on stage. So rumor has it that Diddy played a major role in kickstarting French's career. However, Diddy's helping hand came with some strings attached, and allegedly...
Real quick, I want to ask y'all a question. If P. Diddy was the P. Diddy from 10 years ago, and females. Would you allow P. Diddy to change your life? Yes or no? No more bills, no more problems. You rich for the rest of your life. You out here. P. Diddy is flying you out to all these different countries or whatever. You hanging out with Jay-Z and them. Come on, y'all. Y'all want everybody said no. I think some of y'all lying. Tito said, yup, I'll do it. Oh my God.
Oh, you trifling ass bitch.
Here are two guys that are still hanging around P. Diddy.
Okay, what do I
knowing he's
need
doing
though?
all this crazy shit. I can't imagine these dudes not being gay. Because it just don't make no sense.
French paid back the
I need
favor
iron
by
so I can
taking
get rid of
part in
this.
Diddy's infamous freak-offs.
Y'all hear that, right? He changed his life, and he paid P. Diddy back with a favor, and being involved in his freak-offs.
And just when you thought the pot couldn't get stirred any further, 50 Cent jumped into the mix, tossing more fuel onto the already blazing fire of speculation surrounding French's alleged role as Diddy and Cuba Gooding's special friend.
Now, watch this. Now, look at Ellen and look at French Montana. Ellen is looking at P. Diddy, and this is saying, I just took your bitch. Watch what French Montana does. He looks back at P. Diddy like, no, it ain't even like that. No, it ain't even like that. No. Watch this. Watch this. Watch how he looks back. Why he look back at P. Diddy? Now, is this I took your bitch one-on-one or what? This is I took your bitch right here. Look at this shit. Why are you looking back at another man while a woman is kissing your hand?
Who gives a shit?
And P. Diddy is offended. P. Diddy's like, yo, wait. You just gonna take my bitch on national television? That's what we doing?
Wild allegations about Diddy supposedly using his industry clout to rope rappers into some questionable activities. Now, we all know Diddy and French have been tight for ages, and they've definitely raised eyebrows more than once with their close bond. But before we dive into all that, let's rewind a bit and give you some background on French Montana.
Oh, shit, hold on, I went too far. What the hell I do?
Come back to New York tomorrow? I'm like, yeah, like, come on, get on my jet.
Let me show you how to block this ad. First, you're gonna click on this video, then you're gonna download Pi. It's an ad blocker that's the...
I'm never getting on a nigga's jet. Never in my life. If I'm in Miami, I'm flying my ass back on Delta. I'm not ever in my life from be in Miami with any man, and I'm like, yo, because I don't pay round trip already. I'm about to fly back to Atlanta. Oh, just get on my jet. No. Like, I'm not no woman. What the hell is wrong with you tomorrow? Come get on my jet. I'm not no damn woman, bro. Now, if I went there on the jet, I'll go back on the jet. No way in the world am I just going to jump on a random man's jet because he likes me.
But hold on to your hats because there's a new player in town. Cuba Gooding lawsuit filed by producer Rodney Jones against Diddy. And Jones alleged that Diddy tried to set him up into a freak-off with Cuba. And now to add more fuel to the fire, a video has surfaced showing Cuba getting down and having a blast with French on stage. So
everybody hit the like button, 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 everybody hit the like button. And don't forget to hit the link that is in the chat that is under this video and buy my Deeper Discussions card game. 81 cards in this card game is for men and women, and it will help you vet the opposite sex. And it's also fun. Hit the like button and buy my Deeper Discussions card game. The link is under this video. The link is in the chat. The link is over this video on YouTube. On Facebook. The link is everywhere. Buy my Deeper Discussions card game. Oh shit. Check out Sharon. Sharon says, thank you for giving facts on all of this. No Diddy. I want justice for the male and female survivors and victims of Diddy and others appreciate you. I wish I had noise effects. I'm gonna get some sound effects, but I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So the way we do it over here, the biggest super chat or the biggest contribution is the supporter, is the sponsor of my stream. So right now, Sharon will stay right here where she's supposed to be. And if anybody else wants to be a sponsor of this stream, you got to beat out Sharon. So shout out Sharon. I'll leave her right here. Thank you so much, Sharon. But if you want to beat her out, you can be the sponsor of this channel or of this stream. But shout out to Sharon. Thank you so much.
A rumor has it that Diddy played a major role in kickstarting French's career. However, Diddy's helping hand came with some strings attached, and allegedly, French paid back the favor by taking part in Diddy's infamous freak-offs. And just when you thought the pot couldn't get stirred any further, 50 Cent jumped into the mix, tossing more fuel onto the already blazing fire of speculation surrounding French's alleged role as Diddy and Cuba Gooding's special friend.
So just like what Sharon just said in the super chat, right? It's not just about P. Diddy. It's about these males and females that are complicit with P. Diddy. And that includes French Montana. That includes Meek Mill. That includes Young Miami. Because these folks were getting paid off of P. Diddy through money or through opportunity, knowing this man was doing all this disgusting mess. So these other people need to go down also. So shout out to Sharon Sad for saying this.
So there's some.
So I gotta ask y'all, why did P. Diddy jump up right there? Can anybody explain why P. Diddy seemed to be jealous? Is this jealousy or is it just me? I'm playing again. Is this jealousy? Is P. Diddy jealous of what this woman is doing to his man? Is he saying, yo, hold on, this is my bitch. What you doing? Look at P. Diddy. Put a one in the chat if this is nuts. Is this normal or is this nuts? Is this man jealous? This is jealousy, right? Put pure jealousy in the chat if you think this man is jealous. This man is offended that this woman is trying to take his bitch. This shit is crazy. Look how they both looking at P. Diddy. I got your bitch. I got your bitch. I got your bitch. I got your bitch. Look at her eyes. Look how she rests her chin on his. Watch this. Watch this. And he's like, no, we still together. No, it's just a joke. We still together. Daddy. Come on, Daddy. We just playing.
You
Daddy.
lying fucking
This
niggers.
shit is gay as hell.
Goddamn lying niggers.
You can't decide between a slasher. Pick a style. Or upload your reference. On LTX Studio, you can.
This shit is gay as hell, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. We gotta take down the people that were complicit with this P. Diddy bullshit. Get all these dudes. This is nuts. I'm confused.
So there's some fresh Diddy gossip making the rounds, and this time it's dragging French Montana into those wild.
So do y'all think Ellen knew
Fucking niggers.
that they fucking allegedly? Yes or no, y'all? Do y'all think Ellen did that because she knew that they fucking allegedly? Yes or no? Ellen's gay, so she's in that world. Yes or no? Yes. All right, everybody saying yes. Yeah, man, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. And thank y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all. &AARON 1000. The link to Cash App is scrolling across the screen. And if you request some money from my Cash App, I'm going to block you just for the record. I just want to tell y'all that. Do not be sitting here trying to ask for no damn money from my Cash App. Don't do that. All right, let's keep going.
Allegations about using his industry clout to rope rappers into some questionable activities. Now, we all know Diddy and French have been tight for ages, and they've definitely raised eyebrows more than once with their close bond. But before we dive into all that drama, let's rewind a bit and give you some background on French Montana. He was born in Casablanca, Morocco, and made his way to the Big Apple when he was 13, settling down in the South Bronx with his parents and siblings. But things got rough just a couple of years later. His dad decided to head back to Morocco, leaving French's pregnant mom to raise the family on her own.
Shout out to TXK, Texas Kit Kat. Thank you for the super sticker. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Put some color in his chat. Put some color in his chat. Put some color in his chat. Come on, y'all. Be like Sharon and TX Kit Kat. Put some color
Fucking
in
niggers.
his chat. Put some color in his chat.
His mom with 3 mouths to feed and another one on the way. French knew
You
he had
fucking
to step
niggers.
up
I'm
and
gonna
help
slit your
prepare.
goddamn
Fast forward to
throats.
2007, and he dropped his
Faggots.
debut mixtape, which caught Diddy's
Ugh,
attention.
honky
Diddy
niggers.
wasted no time signing him to Bad Boy Records, and this catapulted French into the big leagues of the music business. So Diddy claimed he had big plans for French and his music. However, instead of hitting the studio and grinding on his career, Diddy apparently started whisking.
Grinding on his career. Instead of grinding on his career, he started grinding on his ass. That's what happened. Listen to this. Listen to this. This is hilarious.
He wasted no time signing him to Bad Boy Records, and this catapulted French into the big leagues of the music business. So Diddy claimed he had big plans for French and his music. However, instead of hitting the studio and grinding on his career, Diddy apparently started whisking French away on extravagant vacations and shopping sprees. And before he knew it, rumors were flying left and right, suggesting that French had become Diddy's companion.
So y'all ain't gonna be Diddy's companion, and you ain't gotta pay for nothing. So y'all wouldn't be Diddy's companion. Y'all won't let Diddy whisk you away. Fly you all over the country. You ain't gotta pay for nothing. He gonna put some money in your pocket. He gonna make you the best rapper or one of the biggest rappers in New York. You ain't gonna let Diddy do that for y'all. Shout out to Betty Rubble. Hi, Betty Rubble. What's up, Betty Rubble, for the super sticker? I appreciate you. Goddamn, Betty Rubble. That's hilarious. Shout out to Mix Picks. People do things in the open. We won't see it. That's all. But people do things in the open. We don't see it. Well, we'll see it if they do it in the open, though, right?
What's that? Flintstones. Betty Rubble.
But okay, I think you're trying to say hidden in plain sight, I guess. Okay, but yeah, I can agree with that. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button.
He was right there by French's side at every birthday party, every event, every photo op. And if you didn't know any better, you'd swear they were an item. And then this video started blowing up, showing French sitting at a table, shirtless and all slicked up like he's been dipped in massage oil, while Diddy was singing happy birthday to him like he's Marilyn Monroe.
Happy birthday, dear friend. Happy birthday.
Normal brain, Brain FM brain. Normal brain, Brain FM brain. Normal focus music, Brain FM focus music. Do you see a trend here? Brain FM is scientifically proven to 10x your focus in 10 minutes. Try it free to experience maximum focus for yourself.
Oh, here we go. fucking niggers.
Now, with this plugin,
No, get the
you
fuck
can
out
get
of here. I'm gonna
sounds
blow your goddamn asses up, you Google nigger cunts. Fucking idiots.
Didn't know any better, you'd swear they were an item.
Hackers
And
knew
then
what to
this
do.
video started blowing up, showing French sitting at a table, shirtless and all slicked up like he's been dipped in massage oil, while Diddy was singing happy birthday to him like he's Marilyn Monroe.
Happy birthday, dear friend. Happy birthday. Thank you. It's a special birthday for both of us.
So once this video started making the rounds and going viral, tons of fans were quick to draw comparisons to that unforgettable moment when Diddy was belting out happy birthday to Fabulous during that legendary Drink Champs episode.
Ah, fuck. Hold on, guys. You call me?
I didn't even realize I was muted. My fault, y'all, my fault. I was muted, my fault. So, this just in. Something just came across my huge, but, and it may be AI. I don't know. I think, let me know if y'all think this is AI. So hold on. I'm finna play something real quick. Well, I'm finna send something to my phone real quick. Let me know if y'all think this is AI. This may be AI. Alright, so hold on one second. Let me send it to my phone. Send it to the computer real quick. Give me 30 seconds. Let me know if y'all think this is AI or is this real. Here we go. What do y'all think about this?
I hope they forgive me for what I did with Diddy. Real street nigga forever. Bitch, I'm the king of Philly.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Come on, man.
Kevin Hart.
I'm sorry, but I'm just going to say it as a blanket statement.
Here we go.
Anybody that keeps hanging out around P. Diddy, in my opinion, is gay. So,
Not necessarily.
I ain't trying to take up for Meek Mill. You hanging out with P. Diddy, you on some gay shit. I'm sorry. That's just me. So, I believe it.
But jokes aside,
I don't need no man wishing me happy birthday, bro.
there's something else worth mentioning. Once French started rolling with Diddy, he found himself in some hot water with multiple women. Over the years, several women have come forward accusing French of some pretty serious stuff. They've claimed he slipped something in their drinks and in
Hold on, a bunch of people are asking me about the tunnels. So, let me make sure. Put a 1 in the chat if you have not heard or seen what I have talked about with the tunnels. I just want to catch everybody up and then come back to this. Put a 1 in the chat, and if I get enough ones, I'll show y'all about the tunnels. I got schematics and video of actual tunnels that are under P. Diddy's house. So, because I know that's why y'all came in here. So I just want to make sure y'all get what y'all want. Y'all get what y'all are here for. Put a one in the chat if you want to see the. Oh shit! I got a whole bunch of ones. All right. Cool. All right. So for those of you who already seen the tunnel stuff, I'm giving this audience that has just came in what you pause what I showed you earlier. All right. So don't be like, quit rewinding stuff. This is for them. So shut up. Here we go.
Eve to me is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe where you can do whatever you want. You can have really relaxed, slow paced stuff.
Like every time I walk past this house, and obviously the Playboy Mansion's right there, and we know about the tunnels that connect from the Playboy.
He said the
1 hour and 46 minutes.
is right.
And we know what happens to these children, Sean. And look, the illegal aliens coming across the border, people need to understand, 31% of women that make that journey get from a cartel. I've talked to little girls as young as 9 that have been multiple times. These cartels are animals, and that's why President Trump's going to take them off the face of the earth. They've killed more Americans than every terrorist organization in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And President Trump is committed to calling them terrorist organization and using the full might of the United States Special Operations to take them out.
Our country is being poisoned from within by the drugs and by all of the other crime that's taking place. The drug cartels are waging war in America, and it's now time for America to wage war on the cartels.
Well, border crossings usually do tend to rise during the month of December once those temperatures cool down just a bit, but we could see some more migrants try to get into the United States once the Trump administration takes office come January. But a rep with the Texas Department of Public Safety tells me they're ready for anything.
We may see a surge, we may not, but we're ready in Texas.
It's a slow start to my ride along in South Texas. Lieutenant Chris Olivares is on patrol, keeping watch along the Rio Grande. Then a call comes in. Our first stop takes us to a town in the valley called McAllen. 3 men from Honduras and Mexico tried to climb over the border using this makeshift ladder. Their attempt fails. Their guy disappears back into Mexico, and Border Patrol catches the men. That's one apprehension on a morning slower compared to years back.
Right now in Texas, illegal border crossings are down 88%. Now that's in part because of what we've been able to do in Texas by placing physical barriers along the river, making arrests on those who actually commit state crimes.
But with cooler weather and a new administration coming in January, preparations for a potential mass migration are underway.
And even more so now, we're conducting mass migration response exercises.
One of those exercises involves both Texas DPS and the state's National Guard, forming lines across vulnerable areas of the state's 1,200-mile border. The exercise is meant to send a message.
The legal border crossers are not going to want to cross in that area. They're going to want to go somewhere else where there's less resistance.
The president-elect spent much of his campaign promising to secure the border and deport people who came to the U.S. illegally. Trump says he'll make good on his promise come day one. For Texas DPS, this change could mark a turning point.
It's been very difficult for us as a state when we have our own federal government challenging us and protecting our own state, trying to secure the border, when that is a responsibility, is to secure the border and to protect our country.
Yeah, and while there are preparations for a potential surge coming here to the Rio Grande Valley and the entire South Texas border, it's important to note that immediately after Trump's Election Day victory, a mass caravan full of thousands moving through Mexico cut down by nearly half.
What's your overarching message to Americans who are eager for major border action on minute one? Like, Inauguration Day, 1 second in. How much will you be able to improve the life of everyday Americans?
I got 3 words for him. Document. Document.
Being forced to see ads? Getting paid to see ads? Do you know how much of the con-
I love it.
You're going to see us make this country bad. And look, like I said before, it isn't just about the deportation operation. It isn't just about saving the children. It ain't about securing the border. What's the result? Less overdose deaths. Less trafficking. For God's sake, one of the worst crimes around. Less migrants dying. I mean, this administration, over 4,000 aliens have died crossing that border in historic record. When President Trump had immigration on 90%, had that border shut down, he saved thousands of lives. So less aliens die, less Americans die. Wages will increase because you don't have all that illegal labor working for pennies on a dollar up here.
Okay.
Capacity increase. This country is going to be alien crime. Alien crime, you're going to see that reduce significantly. As far as trend to Agua and MS-13, notice to you.
Fuck. Hold on, you guys. I didn't know anybody was writing.
So I can't wait to get started.
In this war, Joe Biden has sided against the United States and with the cartels. They are making more money than they've ever made
What's going on, y'all?
before, times 10. There's never been anything like it. They're major companies. They're bigger than even some of our biggest companies. Biden's open border policies are a deadly betrayal of our nation.
It's a badass car pick on your channel, dude.
The policy of the United States to take down the cartels, just as we took down.
Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already.
And just as, unlike the situation we're in today, we had a very strong border, the strongest border, in fact, in the history of our country. And drugs were at a low of 45 years. There's been nothing like what we did just 2 years ago. We will show no mercy on the cartels. Every day, drug traffickers are using the waters of our region to ship their lethal poisons to America, killing so many of our people and ruining families. In addition to restoring strong border security, I will deploy all necessary military assets, including the U.S. Navy, to impose the full naval embargo on the cartels. I did that before, and it worked. What we did was incredible. We will guarantee that the waters of the Western Hemisphere are not used to traffic illicit drugs to our country. Furthermore, I will order the Department of Defense to make appropriate use of special forces, cyber warfare, and other overt and covert actions to inflict maximum damage on cartel leadership, infrastructure, and operations. I will designate the major cartels as foreign terrorist organizations. We will sever their access to global financial systems. I will also work to forge an unprecedented partnership with neighboring governments in our region, just like I did in Mexico. And remember, in Mexico alone, an estimated 100,000 civilians have been tragically murdered, gone missing at the hands of these cartels. The Mexican government, run by a very fine man, the president, is really working hard, but it's not working out. These cartels are vicious and they're violent, and they have Mexico for now stymied. Well, we have to help Mexico, and we have to stymie the cartels. Either we will get the full cooperation of other governments to stop this menace, or we will expose every bribe, every kickback, every payoff, and every bit of corruption that is allowing the cartels to preserve their brutal reign. And it is indeed brutal.
And aliens who have illegally entered the United States, which is a
Tom Homan has been tapped by Donald Trump to carry out the largest mass deportation in U.S. history. But the former acting director of ICE is not only focused on the southern border. Canada is also a concern.
It's an extreme national security
Homan made the comments in an interview with WWNY. U.S. Border Patrol agents have seen northern crossings, particularly between New York and Quebec, surge. And those numbers are only expected to increase when Trump takes office.
There may well be a stampede towards the northern border that would be somewhat greater than what we saw in 2017 when Trump first came to power.
I'm a little concerned to keep on hearing the federal government saying, well, we have a plan. We're going to
Fuck over there, idiot. They moved the fucking thing to the right.
I will ask Congress to pass legislation ensuring that drug smugglers and human traffickers receive the death penalty. The drug cartels and their allies in the Biden administration have the blood of countless millions on their hands. Millions and millions of families and people are being destroyed. When I'm back in the White House, the drug kingpins and vicious traffickers will never sleep soundly again. We did it once, and we did it better than anybody else. There's never been a better border than we had just 2 years ago. It happen much longer. We have to take over, we have to be tough, we have to be smart, we have to be fair. But if we don't do something immediately, our country is gone.
That's interesting. Happening at the U.S. border.
What kind of car do you drive?
A 2022 Tesla Model Y. Why?
If you don't mind me asking.
Tonight, authorities in Amsterdam warning of plans for another night of rioting.
Oh my God.
One day after dozens of people smashed the windows of this tram, setting off fireworks on board, while some of them screamed, "Cancer Jews," in Dutch.
What we've seen this weekend of the anti-Semitic attacks against Israelis and Jews are nothing short of shocking.
I'm staggered about how brazen you are.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't like it when people think they're better than other people. And you see that in Israel, and they're acting like that, and they're treating Palestinians like second-class citizens, they're treating them like subhuman beasts, and it sells that in Talmud. So, because if you are not a Jew, that you are basically subhuman. And I don't think that Judaism and Christianity go hand in hand. I mean, they believe that Jesus is in hell burning in human and they believe the Virgin Mary is a. So I don't think those are two religions that really intersect very well. But you know, we've been programmed that they do, and we've been programmed that it's okay, and that Jews are the chosen people, and I just disagree with that. I think everybody's equal.
Exactly.
Do you even comprehend how this interview is going to play out when it ends?
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be bad.
In a letter to the city council, the mayor calling the attacks a toxic cocktail of anti-Semitism, football hooliganism, and anger over the
I need
war
to get
in
sand.
Palestine and Israel and other parts of the Middle East.
When you have a religion that promotes these things and promotes supremacy, I think you're going to have problems, and you see that in Israel. Israel is a manifestation of that religion, and I think that religion is, you know, it's terrible. I don't believe in white supremacy. I don't believe in Jewish supremacy. I don't believe in supremacy at all. And right now, I think you have massive Jewish supremacy.
You sound like a Nazi.
I mean, why do you say that?
Is what I will do to defeat anti-Semitism and defend our Jewish citizens in America.
Nazi because they want to buy into the bullshit? That's ignorant.
President that if you do not end anti-Semitic propaganda, they will lose their accreditation and federal taxpayer support.
I need to go find.
Truth is, you don't have to do much after that. When you do that, it's going to work miracles. Please sit down. We will not subsidize the creation of terrorist sympathizers, and we're not going to do it certainly on American soil. We're not going to do it anywhere next. I will inform every educational institution in our land that if they permit violence, harassment, or threats against Jewish students, the schools will be held accountable for violations of the civil rights law. Very important. Jewish Americans must have equal protection under the law. They're going to get it. At the same time, my administration will move swiftly to restore safety for Jewish students and Jewish people on American streets.
It sounds to me, Dan, like you do actually hate Jewish people.
No, I believe that Jewish supremacy is the greatest threat to the world today. I look at what they're doing in the media. They're pushing this transgender nonsense. I mean, and they did it in Germany. The first transgender clinic was opened by a Jewish guy. And I don't like this perversion push on our children. I don't like the fact that 9-year-olds are reading about homosexual acts. I don't like that drag queens are reading them in schools. I don't like that Kamala Harris wants to pay for changes in prison so that men can turn into women and women can turn into men. And I don't like the fact that he's putting in, you know, men into women's prisons, male rapists into women's prisons because they identify as women. I mean, it's just nonsense. I don't like, you know, men beating up women in boxing and sports. I think it's all nonsense.
How can Piers Morgan be so stupid?
Degradation of moral fiber. And if left unchecked, I think it's going to ruin the world.
But again, you're blaming Jewish people. Why?
Because they're pushing.
What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, they're controlling the media. I mean, the DEI is being pushed by BlackRock. BlackRock's execs are all Jewish. You know, you look at where this is coming from. It's not a surprise.
Dan,
all the Disney execs are Jewish.
Dan,
they're pushing it on children.
Do you accept, Dan, that you are just blatantly anti-Semitic?
Look, I have an issue with that term. I mean, I think the real Semites are the Palestinians. I mean, they've you know, the DNA test that they've done on the Israelis that are living over there, they're Eastern European Ashkenazi Jews. I don't even think they're actual Semites. They don't have ancient Hebrew DNA, which is why DNA testing is illegal in Israel.
I mean, you're literally denying their existence. I mean, you are just a brazen anti-Semite, aren't you? You hate Jewish people, you hate Israel, you hate the state of Israel, its government, everything. You blame them in this interview for literally absolutely everything.
When you say, well, I think most of the problems today are caused by Jewish supremacy. I believe that.
I'm honestly gobsmacked that you would say all this publicly, given what a high profile you have.
Yeah, I mean, it is not a. It's not a popular opinion for somebody that cares about money and cares about not being canceled. I mean, that's the problem. Is you can say whatever you want against Muslims. You can be super anti-Muslim. You can talk about them and nobody cares. But if you say anything about Jewish people, you get canceled. They, look what they did to Kanye. I mean, so why are they such a protected class? Let me ask you that.
I don't think they are. I think they're a class that get targeted by people like you, and indeed by Kanye, who spewed horrible anti-Semitic nonsense. But yours seems to me to be more insidious, because you're literally blaming. You're literally blaming Jewish people for almost everything that's happened that you don't like in the world. That is the purest personification of anti-Semitism right there. You're living in Qatar now.
Well, that's where I'm at right now. I'm not living in
Right, is it the case that you feel safer to spew this kind of stuff from Qatar than you would spewing it in the United States?
Well, I mean, I've had a lot of Jewish people attack me since I started standing up in support of Palestine. When I started saying things that were against Israel, I found that I had a Jewish business manager tried to extort me. I had lawyers do things that were illegal, and I found a lot of just hatred from the Jewish community because I was speaking out against the genocide, and that really opened my eyes to what's going on.
You know why Jewish
people? Rarely is it the case that people on the right side of history are trying to silence people.
Yeah, the reason Jewish people may dislike you is because of your obvious hatred for them and everything they stand for. I mean, you've literally spent the last 20 minutes on an anti-Semitic rant that makes Kanye look like a choir boy. I'm staggered, but also bemused as to what you think you'll gain from this, other than you're just laying bare your anti-Semitism for everyone to see.
I don't think I'm going to gain anything. I think it'll be horrible for me, but it's what I believe. I don't think that Jews are like Christians, and you see it when they killed them during the Holodomor, the Bolshevik genocide. I mean, the Bolsheviks, the leadership was 84% Jewish, and they were just mass killing Christians, and nobody talks about that.
Let me just ask you one more time. To be honest.
History books don't cover that.
Right, let me just ask you one more time, just for clarity. I think you should know this. But do you hate Jewish people?
No, I don't.
Then why do you spew such hatred about them?
Well, I don't like what they've done. I don't like what their religion preaches. I don't like what's going on in Israel. I don't like their influence over our government. So,
What do you like about Jewish people?
I mean, I would say on average they're more intelligent. That's it. I mean, I don't have too many. I mean, look, there's 2 billion Muslims, but everybody wants to, promote this anti-Muslim, this hatred for Muslims, like they're all, these terrorists. And I think the Israelis are the terrorists. I think they are the ones perpetuating the big acts of terrorism. And, nobody wants to talk about that.
You said on Patrick Red Davis podcast as well, they play the victim card so effing much about Jewish people. I mean, do you not understand why Jewish people might feel a sense of victimhood, given that 6 million of them were killed in World War II by a genocidal monster in the Holocaust? Do you not understand why that might make Jewish people feel that, yes, they have indeed been victims?
Yeah, I mean, that figure's been revised, but, I believe that Jewish supremacy is the greatest threat to America, and I think it's the greatest threat to the world today. I truly believe that.
What do you mean the figure's been revised? What do you mean?
Well, they said that it was 4 million that died in Auschwitz, and then they said it was down to 1 million, so they've revised the figure.
Well, how many people do you think were killed in the Holocaust?
71,000 that died in Auschwitz.
How many do you think were killed in the Holocaust?
I don't know, but I would bet my entire net worth that it was under 6 million.
What's the motivation for making claims like that? What do you stand to gain by trying to diminish what happened?
Wow, this is cool.
I'm just answering your question. I mean, I'm a gambler, so if I think that something is a low probability, then I would bet on it.
You see, I'm sorry, but I just find that unbelievably offensive, and I'm not even Jewish. Again, there is clear evidence that 6 million people, almost predominantly Jewish, were killed in the Holocaust. 12 million were killed by the Nazis in total. They were a genocidal monstrosity, the Nazis, who wanted to eliminate the Jewish people.
What?
Casey Anthony has been charged with child neglect and criminal obstruction. The 22-year-old woman allegedly told police she dropped her daughter off with the babysitter in June and hasn't seen her since.
When she first came in, all the other inmates started calling her baby killer. They started calling her a whore.
My name is Robin Adams, and I was incarcerated with Casey Anthony. I had entertained the thought of suicide, and the day that I met Casey Anthony, my whole life changed. We had a genuine friendship. I felt like I was unjustly being held, so who am I to say that someone else isn't? This is actually a letter from Casey to me. The mail, the marriage proposals, I just never compared my life to.
She was a party girl. She was so attractive.
When I learned who she was,
Police have charged Kaylee's mother, Casey, with her murder.
questioning, why is there no emotion?
She looked at me with a blank stare.
That's the full definition of a sociopath.
Casey told me things that she has never told anyone.
She said, that's not my daughter.
She's like, they're just not looking in the right place. That's not her. I said, did you have anything to do with this? I could see how scared she was of the truth. We're talking about a little baby.
Is that the bag?
I knew information that no one else knew.
Knowing Casey Anthony did ruin my life.
I've never told this story before.
Producers, all of the Outputs bundles are on sale right now for 50% off. This is the time.
I would spend most of my time putting bricks on the walls and just wondering what I ever did to deserve to.
No one does. Straight life, people walking in a boulevard. I love that song. I love that song. Just be smoking, cracking.
To end up in a 6x4 jail cell, and the only thing that I had was time. It's still very difficult to talk about. I had lost everything. In 2008, Robin Adams seemed to have it all. A lovely home near Orlando, Florida. 2 children she adored from a previous relationship. A police officer husband to whom she'd only been married 1 month. But that all changed when an undercover state
Fucking nigger.
was operating an illegal marijuana growing business. When he was arrested, Robin went down with him. She was convicted on drug and weapons charges, her first offense, and was sentenced to 10 years behind bars. It is here she will meet one of America's most infamous inmates, and life will take a very strange turn. My name is Robin McDonnell, formerly Robin Adams, arrested July 21st, 2008, and I was incarcerated for Casey Anthony.
Oh, motherfucker.
It's been a month since and Casey Anthony's arrest becomes a major media event. She is charged with giving false statements to police regarding the disappearance of 2-year-old Haley. The trial of Casey Anthony will become one of the most violent cases in modern American history, resulting in a verdict that is hotly debated to this day. But to Robin Adams, who arrives at the Orange County Jail just a week after Casey Anthony's arrival, a pretty young inmate she only gets glimpses of at first. I didn't even know who she was at first. I remember seeing The Search and George and Cindy pleading on television on all the news channels to just bring their granddaughter home.
We know Kaylee's alive, we know she's out there, and we're not giving up.
Casey was never the focus.
Haunted by a concept,
Get the fuck. Oh, that shit ain't
whether it's
happening.
a pitch for a chilling film or a story that...
To Robin, Casey Anthony is just one of roughly 380 inmates. Younger than most, perhaps. Attractive. Physically fit.
Just a small town girl.
Walking distance, and we all know about the tunnels. That's what he said. Did you hear? I'm sure they can. Okay, so this right here, just catching everybody up. Let's see. All right, so this right here is, it says, what's going on? Okay, the Playboy Mansion may have had underground tunnels connecting to the homes of some of the biggest stars in the 1970s. Diddy purchased a massive house near the Playboy Mansion, around the corner from the Playboy Mansion. And I got schematics. Jack Nicholson celebs had tunnels to the Playboy Mansion. According to this story on Playboy Mansion, secret tunnels running from the Playboy Mansion to the houses, the homes That's why they came in there with guns. Because they knew about the tunnels.
Ah, fuck.
So they ran in there with the expectation of finding people in the tunnels. Like in cages or whatever, or something. Alright? So this is a real thing. This is not clickbait. So that's why they went in them houses with guns drawn, because they were looking for actual immigrants, or actual young girls, or actual slaves, or actual sex traffic victims.
Online, automatic, immerses you in a universe with thousands of stars.
And here comes the schematic.
You, Jack Nicholson, have your own secret passageway into the Playboy Mansion.
Get the
Is that true? Well, I think that the story was printed that there was a tunnel.
Playboy.com staff members released some blueprints that they found a few years ago that show underneath the Playboy Mansion is a series of tunnels that were constructed to link Hugh Hefner's world-famous domicile to the homes of Jack Nicholson, James Caan, Kirk Douglas, and Warren Beatty. The blueprints would show that the construction project was built in the 70s and 80s, were discovered in the Playboy archives by staff writers looking for a juicy story.
Seeing this, a photo from the late 70s allegedly showing an excavation. So this right here is when they were building the tunnels. They didn't show, we haven't seen pictures of the actual tunnels yet, of course, because that's really none of our business. And what they found in the tunnels also are none of our business. But for anybody wondering why Homeland Security went in his house and did all this stuff, it wasn't just for some papers or some videos. They were in there hoping to find humans. In progress beneath the mansion. And this one shows the newly discovered tunnel plans. Check out the bunny logo on the plywood wall.
Second time I met Oprah was.
Why does he keep focusing on that bitch?
There's tunnels.
They're acting, idiots.
That leads to celebrities'
You
homes.
guys are satanic and stupid.
All kind of celebrities' homes.
And we've caught them. We've caught them all. We've got it all on tape. We've caught them all. And by the way, you gave the idea for the Logan Act against General Flynn. You better take a look at that, because we caught you in a sense, and President Obama was sitting in the office. He knew about it too. So don't tell me about a free transition.
Ugh.
And this is the P. Diddy Epstein Illuminati connection from all these different companies, including Jay-Z, Rockefeller Records, Russell Simmons, Leon Cohen, who else? Rick Rubin. Oh shit, shout out to Sharon Sad. Holy shit, that's connecting so many dots. Thank you, Sharon Sad, for the $100 super chat. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yes, we connected all of the damn dots. Cause I want this man in prison. I want this man, you know what? I want this man in a tunnel under the damn prison, like he got a tunnel under his damn house.
So don't tell me about a free transition.
These nasty ass men. Russell Simmons. And y'all do know Russell Simmons escaped, right? He's in Bali. So Russell Simmons is safe from any type of prosecution. He can't never come back. That's why he's in Bali. And he tried to get out there, but it was too late. Now, just for the record, Pete is free. He's not in jail. He just talked to the feds and was released. So this man possibly can still just head out to another country, because I don't think he has any flight restrictions. And if anybody knows, does P. Diddy have any flight restrictions? I don't think he does. Does P. Diddy have any flight restrictions like right now? I don't think he has, right? Anybody?
I guess I gotta do some exploration. This is P. Diddy's house. He said underneath the thing.
Let me know if you have any information on him still being on his task report. And hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. I'm giving y'all exclusive information.
God damn it.
I want this man under the damn prison.
There's the freaking thing. His house is not over here.
Yo, I know this man Diddy just sit in his room mad every day about how people just keep digging stuff up on him, bro. So now, Ice Cube's son has brought it to the attention of social media that his song on I Need a Girl was questionable. Before I play the song, this is the quote that he's talking about. You was more than my girl, we was like brothers. Then it get worse. Let's roll it. More than my girl, we was like brothers. You was more than my girl, we was like brothers. Play fight undercovers. We used to play fight undercover.
Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
This is all gonna be sex stuff. So shout out to Darlene Thomas putting some color in his chat. So this is what putting color in the chat means. Is when you drop a super chat and then you make the chat colorful. Shout out to Darlene for the $5 super sticker. It could be $5, it could be a little $10. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. But put some color in his chat, y'all. And shout out to the people that have bought my Deeper Discussions card game. I appreciate y'all also. I really appreciate y'all. Hold on, let me put the sponsor back up. Shout out to the sponsor, Sharon Sad. Gotta hold her up, hold her down because she held me down. But all together, Carisha is not going to jail for no drugs. Y'all, they might as well just stop all that. But maybe the sex stuff. But I don't think she's going to jail for that either. Because at the end of the day, unless somebody was hurt, see, P. Diddy hurt people.
P. Diddy's house tour. You fucking niggers.
So, Jenna.
Yeah.
Why homesteading?
Freedom.
Of trying to grow.
P. Diddy's house tour.
Wild group parties, secret underground caves connected to bedrooms, 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Swimming pool and large garden area, suitable for BBQ parties or relaxing in nature. Next is the villa known as the Paradise of the Super Rich, a secret and private place.
Hold on a second, Florida. Unless they're talking about the Floridian home.
Place that is very much loved by Diddy. Star Island, Miami, Florida. And has 8 bedrooms and 11 bathrooms. Located in the luxurious Holmby Hills neighborhood, this European-style mansion has an area of over 1,500 square meters, including a guest house of about 278 square meters. The mansion is fully equipped with amenities such as a 35-seat theater, gym, wine cellar, and even an underground water tunnel leading to an art. Photos or at major events. The fleet of cars is not only a means of transportation, but also a way for Diddy to show off his wealth and power. Yachts and private jets. More than just a supercar, Diddy isn't afraid to splurge on luxury transportation. He's rented expensive yachts to party with friends and used private jets to travel around the world. His yachts are often fully equipped with high-end amenities, from luxury accommodations to private entertainment areas for guests. Many news sites reported that Diddy traveled on a 57mm, making them part of his lavish lifestyle. Is not only a luxurious residence, but also a venue for all on the same color and the same level. Known for his guest list of wealthy New Yorkers and members of and entertainment empire. October 2nd, Page 6 reported that attorney
Hold on.
a paradise for the rich. The gated community, accessible only by a single bridge, is close to downtown and has all the best restaurants. It is just minutes from the airport, making it ideal for celebrity owners, Fortune 500s and tycoons. If you want to be close to the action but still have privacy and exclusivity, there is no better place than Star Island. Diddy, the rapper, is a long-time resident of Star Island. He has been here since 2003. In 2021, the rapper bought the land next door from singers Gloria and Emilia Estefan for $35 million. The land includes a mansion with 6 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms, and an outdoor oasis. Because of owning such a large piece of real estate, Diddy built an underground complex for wild parties here. Such a large piece of real estate, Diddy built an underground complex for wild parties here. It's not an exaggeration to call this Diddy's secret room. In March 2024, Diddy's mansion was suddenly raided by authorities, and images inside the mansion were also exposed. In images obtained by the media, many rooms in the mansion had been ransacked, creating a state of chaos. The entire bedroom was littered with furniture. Clothes, paper bags, and receipts were rummaged through and scattered on the bed. Drawers and suitcases were also opened and strewn everywhere. Accordingly, the interior of the mansion has a dominant white tone. From the wall paint, the cabinet system to the tables and chairs are all pure white or ivory, completely coinciding with the name of the wild white party hosted by Diddy. On September 17th, Diddy used this mansion in Miami as collateral for $48 million in his $50 million bail application.
After 3 long hours of exploring the think about watching daylight seep through the windows of an abandoned house. The light, like you're miles away from everything.
14 miles away.
Sanctuary of luxury. You got a
Floating up and down,
60,000-gallon
I
salt
spend
water
a
pool,
lighting
a
into sun.
jacuzzi, a built-in barbecue, and a pool house with a kitchen, all surrounded by enough deck space to lose track.
Wild group parties, secret underground.
Where's this hidden room, you motherfucking niggers?
You already made everybody think I'm crazy. You already took my family away. You already separated all.
Diddy's white parties, glamour, scandals, and dark secrets. Diddy's parties were His lawyers tried to pass this off as a bulk Costco buy.
Bad Boy Entertainment.
Diddy's people reported Universal Music Group, both named for Motown Records, and Charles Grange of Universal Music, Ethiopia Habtemariam of Motown Records, and Charles a shooting incident with
You know, so like my
Since this is your first Get Holiday Ready sales event, let me introduce you to the...
One time he locked me in containers with his shipment of kids. There were kids in there that didn't speak English. There were kids that were sick and that were already dying. There were babies staring at them. Everybody was just staring at each other. Nobody knew whether or not to move. I was freaked out.
I don't believe her.
Mexico.
We've left behind. You locked it away for good, but life is never what you expect.
you know, so like my bath at the right time.
A hidden treasure chest, golden grand piano, my beautiful Castillo, you, ooh, you, ooh, I'll leave it all. Video footage of underneath Puff Daddy's house. Fucking niggers. Video footage of tunnels underneath P. Diddy's house. I'm gonna fucking kill you, Google. Fucking niggers. Fucking niggers. Bullshit. It's not the right house, you fucking idiots. They're unless it is, and I don't know.
Underneath his house. 5 tunnels leading to 5 other houses in that area.
What houses?
That's it. Someone said Michael Jackson's old house.
Believe it.
I saw that photo, how close he was to it.
Oh, you cocksuckers.
Are you a Michael Jackson fan? Yes, you must recognize
Who
this
wakes up from the
iconic
dead and
black
touches
and
my
gold
bomb?
military-style jacket on display. This was once worn by the king of pop while looking for Beyonce.
Mr. Michael Jackson.
What?
Chit chat. So right there, he has his mouth.
There's just, I don't know, I'm calling bullshit. Kind of.
Now let's go.
I've always said that I'm not a saint, that I am a work in progress, but I will not be held hostage by my past.
Did you know who he was?
Yes, I knew him. I was introduced to him on my 31st birthday by my ex-boyfriend Flavio. He was always front and center.
So it looks like stealing money from charity organizations and allegedly trafficking children is not the only thing Naomi Campbell has gotten herself mixed up with. Because word on the street is she was also involved in Diddy's criminal enterprise, and she's allegedly the madam in charge of overseeing.
Dirty. I don't know. I find when I'm used to seeing diamonds, I'm used to seeing diamonds shiny and in a box, you know.
Diamonds aren't forever, forever.
Guess right away that they were diamonds.
No, it's believed that everything she said was just a load of crap, because her former assistant, Carol White, and actress Mia Farrow, who were both with Naomi on that trip, said Naomi knew exactly where them diamonds was coming from. And that she was...
In Belgium?
So,
full-scale revolution against the Belgian government, and after the events of the investigation, nearly a third of Belgians with the Dutroux surname legally changed it to have no association with the criminal. So eventually, Marc Dutroux was sentenced to life in prison in 2004, and after the trial ended, the case files were sealed and heavily redacted to ensure that no one could ever stumble upon.
No, it was picking up.
Secret underground tunnels underneath mansions. Hidden underground tunnels underneath mansions.
Big dog, small dog.
Hi, I'm Drew, and that's Bethany.
Town looking for some tunnels.
Find an old elevator set off by itself. Take it down to the second floor. Then look for a hidden...
Okay, so you're just in a very nice part of downtown LA, and now we just step into this creepy, broken down elevator. Are you sure this is the right place?
Yeah, let's do that.
Where are we? Like newspaper clippings and records. Probably all of our personal information. Maybe this way?
Possibly.
I want to see over here a little bit.
Oh, look what we found.
Escalators. That means I think we're on the right track. Well, shall we?
Yeah, after you.
And while we ride up this seemingly slow escalator, I'll tell you guys a little bit about the history of the Hall of Records tunnels. From 1920 to 1933, a movement known as the Dry Crusade to help stop family violence, political corruption, and alcoholism led to the passing of the 18th Amendment. Alcohol was prohibited, which of course led to bootlegging and speakeasy clubs. The tunnels beneath the city were a way for alcohol to be passed around and enjoyed with the devious... Keep in mind we're not supposed to be down here. Here they are.
Yes. So cool. Some kind of vent.
Should we try to go up there?
You're thinner.
Yeah, thanks, but you're not wearing a skirt.
Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Do it. Nope, not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen?
You can't even get up there.
I could probably get up there.
There's nothing to hold on to, it's just slick.
It's gonna have to remain a mystery where this leads.
We don't have our climbing gear.
Let's see what else we can find, though. So I heard in the 1960s that these tunnels were used to move like over $1 billion worth of tax revenue. And there were like machine gun guards. Is rumored to have had tunnel access to under City Hall, and all the bigwigs and cops could go straight from City Hall to their King Eddie speakeasy.
So we're standing on a piece of history right now. So can we check it out?
But this is all original. Yeah.
Now I see more of what it's like over there. It's a little bit faded, but here I can see.
Yeah, we got a keg with the draft beer being poured. It's all a little bit cartoon. Here, you can see there's been a lot of tarring to prevent leaks. Yeah. But if you want to peek in there, it's definitely lift that would go up through the sidewalk. You've seen those metal, doors on sidewalks that in the old days.
And back ceaselessly into the past.
Unfortunately, we can't encourage you to come see these tunnels for yourself since they are officially closed to the public. But we do hope you'll make it by the King Eddie for a beer sometime.
And we'll see you next time on Oddity. Freed of its restrictions, but a part of that history is still alive and well under the streets of Los Angeles.
Come with us as we take a look inside a couple of the old Prohibition tunnels.
Damn it, bite.
We're in downtown looking for some tunnels. A wild goose chase to me because I have no idea what they look like.
Motherfuckers.
And this one.
Yeah, they look kind of like that. That's not the one we're here to see.
So if these aren't the tunnels, which ones are we supposed to see?
Well, a friend of mine, a guy whose friends started to explore back the other day.
So we're going based off of that?
That's how real information is communicated these days. But anyway, we're going to start looking near the Hall of Records building, which is on the corner of Temple and Hill Street. Now on to parking.
Oh, that may take a while.
Are there any instructions on the bar map for that?
Nope. So it has been speculated that there are 11 miles of tunnels underneath Los Angeles. Around here, there's supposed to be an elevator that takes you down to a few of them. Word of caution, they're officially closed to the public.
According to this, it says behind the Hall of Records building, you'll find an old elevator set off by itself. Take it down to the second floor. Then look for a hidden escalator and ride that up one level. Tunnels are directly ahead. So there's this, but I think that's like the metro elevator.
Is that it over there?
Oh, that little building? Yeah, that might be it. Let's go see. Is that it there?
Okay, so we're just in a very nice part of downtown LA, and now we just step into this creepy, broken down elevator. Are you sure this is the right place?
Yeah, let's do that.
Where are we going? Where is this taking us? I'm scared we're gonna die here.
No, we're not gonna die. It's very slow, though.
I know, it's not moving. Are we moving? Let's see where he's leading us.
Maybe the door's a little... Oh, okay. Alright, well, looks like two choices. Left and right. I'm going left.
What if I just leave him here?
She's just gonna leave me. You're really gonna leave me here? Fine, I'll follow you.
Selfish bitch.
Someone's sitting.
What's in there?
It's like music things and records. Probably all of our personal information.
Possibly.
Let's over here a little bit.
Oh, look what we found.
Escalators. That means I think we're on the right track. Well, shall we?
Yeah, after you.
And while we ride up this seemingly slow escalator, I'll tell you guys a little bit about the history of the Hall of Records tunnels. From 1920 to 1933, a movement known as the Dry Crusade to help stop family violence, political corruption, and alcoholism led to the passing of the 18th Amendment. Alcohol was prohibited, which of course led to bootlegging and speakeasy clubs. The tunnels beneath the city were a way for alcohol to be passed around and enjoyed with a devious excitement added to the mix.
Straight ahead.
Keep in mind we're not supposed to be down here. There they are.
So cool.
There's that famous Scotland sign that we see online. So it sounds like this place is gonna fall down around us.
Yeah.
Creepy. Ooh, what's that?
Some kind of fence.
We gotta go up there?
Good.
Yeah, okay, hold on. We're not wearing a shirt.
Fucker.
Oh, goodness. Oh, my
Nothing
goodness.
good. No, not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen?
You can't even get up there.
I can probably get up there.
So there's nothing to hold on to. It's just like,
Jesus.
It's gonna have to remain a mystery where this leads.
we don't have our climbing gear.
Let's see what else we can find, though. So I heard in the 1960s that these tunnels were used to move like over $1 billion worth of tax revenue. On guards and stuff.
Well, I heard they used to also transport high-profile criminals like Mickey Cohen,
Amazing.
mobster guy.
Good luck.
Oh, okay, so I gotta do a castle that's... First things first, we gotta cut all this down. I love this game.
You know, you can't have alcohol above. You bring it all down here, and everybody will just have a good time. There is another door on the inside.
Is it open? Oh, that's like a new freaking
Push
door.
the exit. These old tunnels are now used for
tunnels under Los Angeles that connect loads of different buildings that were used during the Prohibition era. So this is when alcohol was prohibited and they were transporting alcohol all around the city using underground tunnels. Those tunnels still exist today. Wow. And we're in the Court District right now, so I know that it's connecting all these buildings together, but underground. Looking it up online, there's a couple of people that have been able to make it into these tunnels, and we want to be the next people that do that.
We're gonna do it, baby.
But for us to do it, we're going to need the help of someone who's an absolute expert of sneaking into places. And of Naruto running. To places. And of Naruto running. We are going to go into tunnels that go between the courthouses. Have you heard of these tunnels before?
I looked them up quickly.
So you've never heard of these tunnels before?
They have money in them?
Do they? We haven't a clue where we're going.
Totally haven't looked it up online.
All we know is that there's meant to be like an elevator here where we can get into it.
Oh, like an elevator.
And oh my god, how convenient. This is absolutely it. The archives. You broke it.
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
There could be multiple versions of that. There's going to be about 10 of them down there ready to jump on you. Okay, let's be honest. This elevator is not working. This is the Hall of Records, one of many government buildings apparently connected by the network of tunnels beneath. It's all locked.
Sunday. Maybe it's closed Sunday.
There's still got to be a car park. It definitely sounds like there's people in here. Archives, court records. Oh my god, this is weird. Okay, so here we go. These are the tunnels. Here's the entrance to the tunnel. I'm gonna give it a go. I'm just gonna walk. In. Oh my god. It's so loud. Oh crap.
So if it says no trespass, can you go in?
Yeah.
They would arrest you. If it doesn't say no trespassing, they can't arrest you, they can only detain you.
So we can be arrested.
And me.
All three of us can be arrested right now.
Well, you guys would get deported. I'm gonna follow you.
So if me and Thomas get in trouble, then we can never really get back into the country. So the stakes are really high. So first of all, it's pretty warm and it's very noisy. Yeah, this is creepy. Wow. No trespassing. Oh my god. Whoa, there's the records. This is literally the Hall of Records. Holy crap.
They're kept in cardboard.
They're literally kept in boxes. This is so strange. Why are there scrapes along the wall? It must have actually had proper vehicles going like mad around here.
So what do they do with the map?
What is this? Where are we? What the hell? Okay, this is weird. Hall of Records. Man, this is the creepiest place I've ever been.
Inside the actual lockdown.
Wait. The building that we were just trying to get into, that was locked. We're pretty much in it, man.
Yeah.
We're literally in the tunnels underneath a locked building. Guys, this is like proper horror movie.
Hall of Records now.
Yeah, we are in the Hall of Records.
I think it was closed. I'm pretty sure they have a lot of important like documents.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So
and we could get into it very easily. We got in here way too easy.
That's literally like criminals' records. Harrison paper. People who kill people, people who murder people, is all in that room.
Is there anyone there?
No, I don't think so.
Oh my god.
I don't even know.
Holy crap. This is like a weird underground bunker.
Are we allowed to be here? Oh wow.
This looks like straight out of the 1960s.
Oh my gosh, look.
Employee zone.
They're boxes.
What the heck?
Erica. Okay, I'm not gonna look at it. He's not looking at it.
It should be shredded already.
Yeah, okay, so the thing is, the clerk takes so long to update. It might help be on paper.
Yeah, a huge amount of it's on paper.
How do you know?
Because I've done stuff in work.
Oh my god, you're being serious.
Yeah, the law system is the worst when it comes to organization.
So, the point stands, theoretically, we could burn that stuff and let criminals out.
We?
into this bathroom where we made a shocking discovery. After seeing the horrifying angles of a human stalking the tunnels, we knew it was time to find our way back. The only problem with finding our way back was finding our way back. Man, it's just more tunnels.
I swear we were.
Whoa, don't say that. Don't get confused. This is not where we were.
We came in from the middle way.
Okay.
I feel like I'm getting a headache.
Yeah? So yeah, what's worse than getting lost? It's getting even more lost and breathing a load of noxious fumes while you do it.
I feel like a big pain in my forehead.
You've got a headache. Yeah, I have a slight headache.
Look, the guy had a gas mask in the little thing you drive. It had gas mask.
Oh my god. He's going for yonks. It's getting a lot warmer down here. It's starting to get sweaty. I just saw a camera. There's a camera just there. So the first camera. So I think we need to get out of here. We should really try and get out where we're not trespassing.
It's so hot.
Wow, it was real warm down there. The tunnels are getting way more like pressure here, so we're getting closer to the surface. The air is completely different here, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, so we've just escaped all the tunnels. What's a fun thing to do once you've escaped a load of tunnels?
Whoa. Hide and seek.
Now, I know what you're thinking. This is a ridiculous and idiotic idea, but this is what I actually said. That's a good idea. Okay, alright, we're going to play hide and seek in these tunnels. Right, so Thomas and Elixir were going to go into this elevator to give me time to hide. Then we realised something. Okay, goodbye. See you later.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye forever.
Wait, whoa!
What?
We go up to the 15th floor.
Wait, what?
Okay, bye, we're gonna
Okay, we're forgetting about that hide and seek thing. Man, but this is the 15th floor of like
Wait, hold on.
of a building that is not meant to be open.
Yeah. What if it closes and we're locked in?
Oh man, that's actually kind of possible because man, this place is closed, and we're somehow going up to the 15th floor. This is not right. We've just gone from like proper steep tunnels to 15th floor, but no, that's what's going on. What's going on? We should not be here. Oh my god.
This is a courthouse.
Oh.
This is the courthouse.
Yeah, alright, let's go. Let's go.
Wait, no, that thing is outside.
Oh shit. B, basement.
Wait, that is a courthouse. That's a courtroom. Like, that's a
Oh my god. Man, we're not meant to be here. We're not meant to be here. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I saw something. There was someone there.
Was it?
Yeah, around the corner.
Alright, we need to get out of there.
Moving paper.
We need to get out of here. The only people that could have been there should have been security. Alright.
It's like a different dimension every floor.
And now that we'd escaped the building and never-ending tunnels, it was time to go straight back in. We are going to do the hide and seek bit. I'm just going to run in myself.
And you can hide anywhere in that entire building.
So this went incredibly wrong almost instantly. While I made my way into the building and down the tunnels to hide as far as I dared, Thomas and Elixir were caught by security, where they told us that I was still in the building. So do you know what the security did? They fucking called the police!
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, where are you?
I'm hiding.
Tell them to leave.
Sorry, when we went to go in, there's two security people at the door, and then another police car came in, so leave the way you came out and come straight out the car park.
So all I had to do was escape a building that police were actively searching for me. Easy. I need to somehow find my way out without getting arrested. Okay, here we go. Someone's in there. There's someone in there right now. Oh my god.
Oh, there he is. There he is. There he is. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, great. And that cop car just pulled in.
Oh my god.
The cop pulled in right as you exited.
Yeah.
You made it. We thought
Jive,
you were getting
nigga.
deported.
You do the weirdest. What is that? What is that? What is...
Yeah, if you would have come out a minute later and the cop came in, he might have arrested you and deported you, and your flight would have left early.
That is actually scary.
All that for a tunnel?
And you told them that I was still in the building.
Yeah.
I was stuck in the building while all the police were literally going into the building. These guys got out, and I mean, we made it. We made it to the secret tunnels of Los Angeles. I actually don't recommend trying to go there.
And it wasn't illegal at all. It wasn't.
It wasn't at all.
I don't think it was.
Not at all.
No.
Make sure you go over to Elixir Channel. This guy is the king of sneaking in.
Okay.
The king of sneaking in.
Thank you.
So go check him out and make sure you subscribe.
Dara.
Yes.
Ta.
Every few days, Billy delivers fresh produce. And while he's there, he buys breakfast.
I'm busy doing renovations, and there's this entire space under these stairs. Dave, come check this factory here, the back of it. And what makes it even more violently eerie is this terrible sign, 28. That permission. I can see a staircase. Use the back entrance. Oh, there's a latch. No way, bro. This is casted iron. This tunnel solidifies that something undercover is going on next door, and I'm not going to sleep until I get these answers. Hello, people. How are you? So, there's this building next to my factory space that I need to find out who owns it. I'm telling you, there's something serious. So the idea would be to scale this fence, somehow get onto this roof, get a drone,
Negative
an
29
FPV drone, something small through that window. Police unfortunately couldn't disclose who the building was owned by, so I went through another source to find out it's definitely owned by the Western Cape provincial government.
You know what, I might not.
Because it's owned by the government and I am a South African citizen, that means I can just like do a little hopperoo over the fence and a peekaroo into what's happening in there. Pulling that up.
You can't have access. That would still be trespassing. You need authority. You need to get authority to enter onto the premises. You definitely can't do that.
And when you trespass,
You break the law.
and then what?
And then you can get arrested.
Let's get you my lawyer, so you can bail me out.
Die of crap.
So if this phone call didn't happen, I should do it and then phone you from the police station.
Shouldn't do it.
Hey, bro. Come here quickly.
Oh my god.
Right.
That's crazy.
Research time.
Oh, what the fuck?
This phoning to inquire about a building. We want to figure out what's happening inside that establishment. Now we wait. Oh, I've got something.
Yes.
Wondering if you could give me more information about it.
Alright, let me just stop you right there.
this is the way this thing. I know. Like one. Can we just get over with it? Really? I've got such interesting news for you that I think this is very serendipitous. I just got off the phone with Dr. Adriana Maria, and they rented a bio.
Is it like a white, like sort of thing?
Yes, have you been in there?
No. I might have flown a drone through the window. I'm not saying that I did.
That's fantastic. Well, I do love your ingenuity. I love it. Okay, so this is so cool. You're probably the person that set off the alarm.
Oh yeah, that wasn't me.
Okay, so anyways, Adriana.
Yes! So to explain what I've been given permission to disclose, there's this incredible woman named Adriana Marais who has been selected to fly to Mars in 2026. She is a singularity expert to advance the capabilities of human performance, and in this case, moving and living comfortably on Mars. Those tests are being run out of this facility in a dome right next door to my factory.
Oh,
where
fuck
they are
yeah.
building Mars simulators for weather conditions, oxygen levels, and living terrain.
I didn't have to go all that way. Ha ha ha!
Script this shit. What fun. And even more so, they have agreed that I can tag along with them as they are going through the testing phases.
I need to
So
find
can
out
you
where the
imagine a vlog to come about what it takes to live on Mars. It's happening. And in a serendipitous act, we got granted our own keys to this dark side, this underground testing facility. Let's go. Come, come, come. This whole thing, they're recreating Mars. Fucking space.
Fucking hell, mate.
This is like
What the
unlimited
fuck,
stay.
mate?
It's like an astronaut suit on and shit. Freezing cold, burning, wind. Fucking crawling for your life.
Oopsies.
So in the end, I didn't discover why the tunnel was
2000.
there, which actually just ended up leading to a wall closed off by the Mars testing facility. But what I did find was so serendipitous and something you just can't write. It was an act of following my gut. What a day. I'm so excited to see the synergy of what's happening in here and what's happening right there.
4321, negative 4321,
Our studio, it's like breaking
2200.
science. Crazy person.
43.
Endless opportunities. Remember to subscribe, click the like button, comment, and other than that, don't forget, you're awesome, Brew, and I'll see you next week, Wednesday. Wait, I got so stuck in the story that I didn't do my brand read, which is highly important because without Storyblocks, this video wouldn't have happened. Storyblocks offers super affordable subscriptions that give you unlimited downloads of their over 1 million high-quality assets. Plus, they're always adding new up-to-date content. Their sponsorship doesn't alter my content at all, there's no red tape, and they make it possible for creators like me and you to keep up with the ever-growing demands for modern video content. So bring your stories to life, bring your vision to life. I stopped sacrificing due to time, budgets, or resources. Go click on the link in the description to sign up to Storyblocks today.
Jai. Jai.
Absolutely very first. Never seen anything like it. It does look like it's just half the height. That's the shutter actually. Okay, let's go inside. Absolutely did not expect this thing to be here. Just very quickly, looks like half a 621 or 622 regular bow. And that's the regular shutter, which actually is still there. And these doors are either circular or round. I mean, sorry, square or round. So This is the here type, and you have the case marina type that are actually installed in some of the bunkers.
Oh, you are not doing this to me. I will make a bed.
Let me see if I can. It's very, very. We can do.
Nope. We're gonna make ourselves a bed. You're not doing that shit.
You gotta be kidding me, guys. There's a tunnel here. You gotta be kidding me. Looks like there could be a tunnel inside here. So we have a room here. Be careful. Let's check it out here first. Wow. Look at that. This kind of gear we've never seen before. See that? See those huge things coming in here? This must have been a communication kind of thing. I've never seen anything like this before. Have you ever, guys? This is awesome. Very, very strange connections. There's the shutter. And you can see, I think this has got something to do with communication actually. Definitely. You see there?
43,
It's a huge
21.
end of one of the cables. I wonder what that is for.
Oh, fuck yes.
Backlight pieces, some tools. This is remarkable. What are they doing here with some weekends markings? Lord, are you seeing this, eagle eyes?
43, 22.
Pancake and a huge stairway. This is unbelievable. You have to be very careful here, eagle eyes. Very careful. Yeah, that's the pump where the pump was. But some kind of spray paint marks around. Why? Holy cow. You gotta be kidding me. What did they have up here? There's like a door here. Let me turn around, you guys. Take your flashlight over here. Oh my goodness. Wow. The guy just said, Daddy, why did they put this huge thing up here? And I said, I don't know. All I can tell you. Oh, what the heck? Holy oh, look at the roof there. The stalactites coming down. You gotta be kidding me. Let me see. So, we're coming from there, a huge Regelbau entrance, a massive hallway, into a second massive hallway. Who would have guessed that this was here? You have got to be kidding me. Does it continue? It really does. You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, you know what? We need to do this shit right.
This is not just a little. Can you hold the flashlight this way, please? Thank you. This is not just your typical little kind of hallway. You could actually drive a truck in here if you wanted to. Unbelievable. And then another room. What is this then? It's like an extra little room inside here. Okay. Let me see. Come over here, guys. This is unbelievable. What the? What did we find here? Look at that, sinks. The leftover of the sinks are still there. Something is going on up there. We have oh, holy crikey. Yeah, this is totally out of it. Someone has been here. Someone up to 2 check out what's here. Maybe I'll go on these stairs. No, I cannot fit my boot. But there are sinks. So, wow. And look at the brickwork there. And all of that ventilation shaft coming down. Could this have been kind of like toilets? I think they are. Look at that. Ventilation shafts coming from above. Oh, look at that. You don't want to fall in there. That's kind of like a drainage.
You motherfucking knicker. God damn you.
Cables.
Gonna fucking kill you. Get over there, goddamn you.
Is that a shutter to outside? Oh, it's closed. It's closed off. And I'm guessing the other entrance there is closed off as well. Oh, this is unbelievable. This is the... What is that shut to that? Wow. This took us completely by surprise. And it's bricked off. Is it possible that... Oh, there's another one of these huge holes. Holy cow, that is deep. Look, there's the piping and everything. No, I don't want to crawl through that hole. No, I don't want to go through that hole. I'm actually going to go through this way here. Okay. This is amazing. Never knew this was here. And it's so big. It is so big. It's the craziest place you've ever seen. That is just false kind of thing behind there. I think there's a water reservoir behind there. This is absolutely stunning. Is that a bed? Bed they actually had here. Rotten wood material. Not good, not good, not good. But these hallways are unbelievably big. Oh my goodness. We found something very special, guys. Who would have guessed that on the top of the mountain here there is this massive tunnel system, and it's not just tiny, it is absolutely humongous. And now I understand why they did all of that work to put like this Regelbau up there. It was definitely something that the Germans really needed here, and I think it's for communication or something like that, because this place just smells like a place where the Germans would like to tuck away some of their fantastic secrets. Down here there are some boxes and things. Oh, absolutely wonderful. That was such a lucky hit, and what can I say? That is what we do. We do the research, we travel, and we find these fantastic locations, and we share them with you. That is absolutely what we do. We do go out and explore and share incredible things with all of you. If you want to help us out to reach more locations, you know, we have this super thanks feature here. It's basically your opportunity to help us out to get some gasoline into the fuel tank and go out and share even crazier places like this. Well, hey guys, what do you think about this tunnel explore?
It's pretty cool tunnel.
Yeah, very cool, and it was quite a surprise, wasn't it?
Yes, it was so good.
Yeah. Also, to all of you who helped us out on the Super Thanks feature on the Northern Front road trip, you guys and girls helped us out, so thank you so very much for that. And guys, what do you think about Northern Front road trip?
It was amazing. I learned so much.
Yeah, you learned a lot. I know you did, and it was absolutely incredible. And it's thanks to people like you. I promised I'll include you on this Northern Front road trip little thing here, because you helped us out a little extra here with the Super Thanks feature. So thank you for that. Well, we're not finished with this area because you're going to see so much later. But for now, That's all. Thank you, everybody. Stay safe, keep smiling, and we'll definitely see you later.
See you later.
I'm busy doing renovations and this.
First, absolutely very first, never.
In the dying days of World War II, the Nazis hid millions of dollars worth of looted gold here in the Bavarian Alps.
The order goes out to hide the gold. The last thing they want is for it to fall into the hands of the Americans. But where
Can't
do they
fucking
hide
blame
it?
them.
Well, they've got mountains, they've got forests, they've got the lakes, and I'm here to find it.
What happened to that gold remains one of the greatest mysteries of the world. At the end of World War II, the Allies made a series of shocking discoveries. Hidden in trains, bunkers, and deep underground, they found mountains of stolen treasure.
That must have been like going into Aladdin's cave.
Hitler and the Nazis had looted an entire continent and committed the greatest theft in history. Now, a team of investigators is opening up cold case files of Nazi plunder still missing today.
We're talking about things that are worth tens of millions of dollars.
Robert Edsel is an expert in Nazi looted treasure.
Hundreds of thousands of objects are still missing. Well, we have a lot of digging to do.
Joining him is Second World War historian James Holland.
None of this was really his. He'd just taken it.
And investigative journalist Connor Woodford.
And this is a genuine treasure hunt. We dig a hole in the ground and we find those cases.
Their mission, uncover new clues.
Oh gosh, this is it.
Explore Nazi hideouts.
Whoever built this brick wall really didn't want anyone to get through to the other side.
Find out how the treasure was stolen and where it might be now.
What a piece of history.
The team is meeting at the headquarters of the Monuments Men Foundation, an organization that has found and returned many looted Nazi treasures to their rightful owners. Foundation President Robert Edsel briefs art and restitution expert Dorothee Schneider on a new investigation.
The Nazis were incredibly prodigious looters of gold. I mean, armies have always stolen gold. It's been part of war since it was invented, but no army and no country ever stole gold on such an industrial scale as Nazi Germany.
Yeah, and this American report outlines how much gold was taken from all these different countries. I mean, it's a staggering amount.
In today's money, over $20 billion of gold was plundered by the Nazis from the occupied countries.
This is just the hit list. I mean, Belgium, Holland, looting Greece, Albania, Yugoslavia, Italy, Poland. They didn't miss any countries.
The Nazis stored their gold at the central bank in Berlin, the Deutsche Reichsbank. But by the war's end, the bullion had vanished.
After the war, much of the gold that was stolen by the Nazis was found, but there's still millions of dollars of gold missing, and that's the focus of our investigation. And I think we need to get on the ground and begin our investigation right here in Germany.
On February 3rd, 1945, the Deutsche Reichsbank in Berlin was almost completely destroyed in a bombing raid. 1 week later, Nazi officials hid more than 90% of their gold reserves 200 miles away deep in a salt mine. James Holland is on his reserves 200 miles away deep in a salt mine. James Holland is on his way to investigate the biggest discovery of looted gold in history.
So now driving through deepest central Germany, and this is where Patton's Third Army, in the final stages of the war, came across one of the biggest hoards of gold ever discovered.
The Merkers salt mine kept the gold safe from Allied bombs, but not American soldiers. On April 7th, 1945, acting on a tip-off, they discovered a Nazi El Dorado. Merkers is still working line. Senior engineer Ulrich Goebbels shows James around.
Thank you.
They descend 1,500 feet underground.
I really can't get a scale of this place.
2,500 miles of tunnel with hundreds of chambers made Mercus an ideal hiding place for the looted gold. It's a 3-mile drive to the chamber where American soldiers found the Nazi treasure trove.
Which is creating interest in return to Germans.
What an extraordinary place. I'm absolutely blown away by it.
Inside it's rather more Bridge.
Oh, well, let's go and have a look.
When the engineers of the 19th Infantry Division arrived here in April 1945, they blasted a hole into the wall.
Come in.
And were stunned by what they found.
Huh. It's a big room.
Yeah, on about 15 in width. It's full of gold, of banknotes and so on.
Just covering the entire floor?
Yeah, more than 8,000 gold bars had been stored here. All the gold reserves of the Reichsbank in former times.
This is just incredible.
Today there are displays here to give visitors a sense of what the chamber looked like in 1945.
$9 billion. $9
billion.
$9 billion in today's currency. Only the golds. And the banknotes just another $7 billion.
That's an astronomical sum, isn't it?
To give you an impression, you may see from here on, maybe until here, it was one row after the other bags with gold coins, and from here onwards filled with gold bars to the end of the room. And here we have an inventory of those things which have been here.
British gold pounds, bags, 280. God, it just goes on and on. American $20 gold pieces, 711 bags at $25,000 a bag. And you think that's 1945? You can only imagine, can't you, what it must have been like being the Americans who broke through that wall, came in and just saw this floor awash with gold. It must have been like going into Aladdin's cave.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like something out of the Arabian Nights.
It was an astonishing haul, but not all of the gold from the Reichsbank was hidden here.
There's this interrogation report made by the Allies after they questioned first Reichsbank Director Goller.
4,000.
Well, it mentions Merkers, but it also talks about trucks being loaded with gold in Berlin and headed to Mittenwald. We better get on the ground and see what we can figure out.
Over $300 million worth of looted gold in today's money was spirited off to the Bavarian Alps. Gold that was earmarked to bankroll a guerrilla war in the mountains by die-hard Nazis. The dreaded last stand never happened, but elite German troops hid the gold all over these mountains, and Connor Woodman is trying to locate it. He's meeting Jürgen Pruska and Andreas Kaiser, who've spent 10 years hunting missing Nazi gold.
Ah, hi Connor.
Hi again.
May I introduce you, Connor?
Hi. Hey, Connor. Nice to meet you.
This is the command center.
This is the command center.
Here we're planning our expedition using real photographs or old maps. And what kind of things have you already found?
I'll show you. Let's take a look and see things. These are
Oh, this kind of shit right here. Wow.
Wow. Oh, that's real gold.
Yes, it's really good.
It wasn't just the Nazi state hiding bullion. As the US, British and Russian armies closed in, Germany was reduced to anarchy. Officers, soldiers and even civilians, fearful of the future, hid whatever gold they could get their hands on, like these coins that Jürgen and Andreas have found.
There are a lot of different small caches also hidden down there at the Viking Sea from persons who'd like to hide it and wait for the end of the war and recover it and start a new life.
But it's the Nazi bullion from the Reichsbank that is their prime target.
That's what we are looking for. This is not a real bullion, but it's exactly like the original, which were transported
in those bags from Berlin, the Americans found a lot of gold. But there still remains, we are sure about this. This, for example, is from Prague. This is silver and silver coins.
In 2007, Jürgen found this stash of silver hidden in the mountains. It's from what is today the Czech Republic, and was most probably looted by German soldiers.
So maybe this was stolen from somebody.
Yeah, of course, yeah, of course.
4621.
Connor is joining Jürgen and Andreas to help hunt for the missing gold.
Is this the kind of terrain that we're going to be looking in? This kind of lots of trees, dense vegetation.
Back in April 1945, with Allied soldiers overrunning Germany, an elite regiment of Alpine troops was tasked with hiding over $300 million worth of Nazi bullion. Loading 364 sacks of gold bars on mules, they buried the treasure in a series of stashes here in the mountains. The gold could be anywhere, but Jürgen and Andreas have a good idea where to start.
So why this spot in particular?
This is the gold hole.
Can we have a look?
Yeah, we can take a look.
So how much gold was hidden in this spot?
728 millions of gold, each weighing 12 kilograms. So these were tons of gold, pure gold.
All that, just there, full of treasure. It's full of history. Who found that?
The Americans found it, yeah.
Lead on.
Okay.
In 1945, Allied soldiers unearthed 9 tons of gold buried in 5 pits like this one, scattered across the mountainside. Much of this gold was returned to the countries it was stolen from, but historians estimate that over half a ton of gold was never found. Today, it's worth over $20 million.
Ooh. As close to the ground as possible, is that right?
As close to the ground as possible.
Connor has joined treasure hunters Jürgen and Andreas in their quest to find buried Nazi gold. They're searching this area because in 1945, the Allies unearthed around 9 tons of bullion in a series of pits on this mountainside.
Keep it moving, all the time.
It's estimated that at least half a ton was never found, worth some $20 million in today's money.
Why was a German soldier hiding my gold? Where did I go?
Signal. Non-ferrous.
Nicht Eisen.
Okay, that sounds good. It's not iron.
So if the fact that it's not iron is quite exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
The Nazis' hunger for gold was driven by more than mere greed. It was gold that bankrolled their vast war efforts. To find out more, historian James Holland is in...
Oh, you motherfucker.
To find out more, historian James Holland is in the UK.
Look at that. That's just amazing. Thank you.
He's here to meet engineer John Phillips.
And you completely restored this, John? More or less on my own, yes.
By 1939, Hitler had created a vast war machine. Millions of rifles and small arms, thousands of airplanes and fighting vehicles. All of these needed huge amounts of raw materials. And to pay for them, the Nazis needed gold. And that included the Stug armoured vehicle, like this perfectly restored model.
So you got lots and lots of steel in the tracks as well?
Yeah, that's manganese, high manganese content.
Get the fuck over there, god damn it.
But it's amazing, isn't it? Because you look at this,
I'm
you
gonna
just think
fucking
great big
beat
lump
you.
of steel, but actually it's got all these other metals in it as well.
Each Stug weighed 24 tons and cost the Reich the equivalent of 30 kilograms of gold.
And, you know, there is a lot of raw materials here, aren't there? In just one tank, and then times that by 10,000, and then times that...
Hold on, guys. Five, Okay, so.
By all the panthers and tigers and mark 4s and all the other stuff, and you've got a major problem. Oh, this is still in running order, isn't it?
It is, yes.
Can we give it a go?
Of course.
To build weapons like the Shock, the Nazis needed far more natural
Fucking idiot.
resources than could be found in Germany. So they had to buy these resources from neutral countries and pay with gold. And when they ran down their gold reserves, they began looting the gold of others.
What an experience. Thank you.
Connor, Andreas and Jürgen are searching for gold buried by an elite unit of Alpine troops. And they think that they may have found something.
Wow! That's for the Carabiner 98. It's for ammunition.
See, it still works.
It still works.
This ammunition clip loaded the Carabiner 98, the standard issue infantry rifle for German soldiers.
That's pretty cool. I mean, it's amazing that the clip still works.
It's an interesting find, but the team's sights are set on recovering the buried Nazi gold.
Jonas, this is a nice signal here. Kriegersignal von dort ist da.
Oh, we're gonna go check it out.
Schatzsucherfieber.
There's a ship.
Oh, it's a
Ooh.
Panzerfaust.
Das war das Rohr von der Panzerfaust. That's a pipe of Panzerfaust. Jetzt müssen wir dann...
And that's part of a weapon?
Yeah, that's part of the rope. That was the you know, you put it on your shoulder like this, yeah, like a bazooka.
The Panzerfaust was a German anti-tank weapon. Over 6 million were manufactured, and handheld, it could knock out an Allied tank from 60 yards.
What do you guys think of these? I mean, are these clues for you in what you're looking for?
And well, this is a proof that German soldiers have been here. And those German soldiers were hiding the gold. And so it's a proof soldiers have been here and the gold was hidden here.
I mean, this is evidence,
That
isn't
is,
it? And you can tell from the dates on the bullets that, you know, this is Second World War. We know that these are Nazi bullets. There were Nazi soldiers standing where we're standing.
The team has uncovered some fascinating war material, but there's hundreds of square miles to search. Andreas and Jürgen's quest for the looted gold will likely continue for many months.
Many months.
In Dallas, the team turns their attention to another potential hoard of Nazi gold. An extraordinary discovery 100 miles north of Bavaria.
Robert, I just sent you a link to a recent article I found about a large stash of gold coins that were found in northern Germany.
Yeah, let's check this out. This looks like it's a good prospect.
I'm here in northern Germany to meet a treasure hunter who, if even half of what they say about him is true, has made one hell of a find.
Connor has come to the Museum Lüneburg to meet a treasure hunter who struck it lucky and the archaeologists tasked with investigating the find's unique provenance.
So, wir würden gerne mal die Funde sehen. Können wir die vielleicht mal rüberbringen?
When Florian Bouch was asked by his local Israel museum
Oh,
to search
hell
a
yes.
potential archaeological site, he unearthed an incredible find.
So, sorry, describe to me the day then.
I had the first signal, and the first signal was a gold coin. I know I have to stop there and let the experts do evacuation.
Oh, you fucking nigger. No, you're not doing that shit.
Okay, and after
God
2 weeks,
damn
what
you,
did
you're
you
not
find?
doing that
So
shit,
we
nigger.
found
Fucking nigger.
217 coins. Wow.
2036. Goddamn nigger.
This is a Belgian coin. That's a Belgian? And are they all from Belgium?
No.
Yeah,
For example,
fuck
these
you.
are from France. There are also coins from Italy.
So, 1910 from France, 1876 from Belgium. There's a very good spread of coins here.
So in spite of the age and provenance of the coins found in Lüneburg, is it possible that this $50,000 trove was looted by the Nazis?
There's quite a lot of coins here. Presumably they must have been transported in something. Was there a pot? Was there a bowl, a bag, anything?
We got a very important hint. We found also 2 lead seals.
An examination of the seals reveals these coins are indeed linked to the Nazis.
What can you see on that?
Well, you see the swastika in the middle, see it? We've taken a photograph and blown it out then so we can see it says Reichsbahn.
Fucking
and on the other
nigger.
side,
Gonna fucking cut your goddamn throat, you fucking mojang niggers. I'm gonna slice your fucking throats in your offices, faggots.
Would have used for
Fucking
sealing bags
niggers.
of gold, are they? The
So
seal would have been
goddamn
placed around
serious.
the tie on the top here.
Yeah, right.
What are the realistic possibilities?
Well, what we know from the Reichsbank, we know that they probably were part of one lot, and also the seals were used from 1940 to 1945.
And then we know that the coins were mostly 19th century coins.
That's it, yeah.
These coins remains a mystery. Whether it was an official operation, a rogue Nazi feathering his nest, or even an Allied soldier hoping to come back for it, the experts at the Lüneburg Museum can't yet say. But what it reveals is that buried Nazi gold is not just a fanciful myth. The Nazis' MO was simple but brutally effective. Soon after invading a country, they would raid their central bank. Austria, Czechoslovakia, Holland, Belgium, and Poland's gold reserves were all ransacked. On top of that, the Nazis had been robbing their Jewish citizens of whatever wealth they could get their hands on since 1933. But as the tide of war turned against the Third Reich, their need for gold became even more acute. When the Americans found the treasure trove at Mercher's mine, it wasn't just gold bars, coins and currency. There were also 18 sacks of personal jewellery and gold teeth, evidence of a horrifying crime against humanity.
Robert, this is the inventory of the Mercher's mine items, and look at the bottom of that list.
I mean, this is just teeth fillings. And we know where they came from.
Yeah, and in a recent academic report I found in Germany, these professors came to the conclusion that in the occupied territories, the amount of wealth that was stolen and looted actually paid for 1/3 of the German war effort.
Just a staggering figure. And you have to wonder how much of that was taken from individuals. And when you think about all the concentration camps, but certainly the one most everybody knows about is Auschwitz.
James has travelled to the Nazis' most notorious death camp to learn how it was used as a macabre gold mine.
The majority of people brought here were foreign Jews who arrived bewildered, a little frightened, but with no real idea of the fate that awaited them. Each person was allowed to bring up to 50 kilograms of personal belongings, and the moment they arrived, they'd be ushered off the trains, told to put down their luggage, and then the fit and able would have been siphoned off as slave labour. The rest, the vast majority, around 75%, would be taken straight to the gas chambers. The left luggage was then rifled through and collected up by the SS guards, and all the gold, all the treasures and trinkets would have been stolen and taken off to line the coffers of the Reich.
Nazi lust for gold, along with their perverted racist ideology, were about to plunge mankind into its darkest moment of modern times. The death camps run by the SS provided a final grisly opportunity for the Nazis to loot gold and other valuables from Jews. Amongst the vastness of Auschwitz, 30 huts, now demolished, were set aside for the processing of items stolen from the camp's victims. The area was given the name Canada, because in the eyes of the inmates, Canada represented a land of plenty. Prisoners who were selected by the Nazis to sort through the tons of possessions here were dubbed Canada Commandos. Only a handful are still living, but Robert has come to the United States Holocaust Memorial Museum to meet Irene Weiss. Irene was just 13 years old when she arrived at Auschwitz.
You've brought some photos here for us to take a look at today.
Yes, there were pictures taken by Nazi soldiers of the trains arriving, the separation and processing of the prisoners.
They're documenting the Holocaust.
They're documenting the Holocaust. And
these are the men being separated?
These are the men separated. These are the women and children on their way to the gas chambers.
And these are all of the objects that are piled up, being loaded into the truck?
Well, yes. They're throwing everything out of the train, and then they were brought to this place where later I ended up working and sorting this stuff out.
These photographs are a unique record of how the Nazis systematically robbed and executed Europe's Jewish community. And for Irene, their importance is greater still, because by a grim coincidence they were taken on the same day she and her family arrived at Auschwitz.
I looked at it with a magnifying glass, and there I am. This is when my family was separated. These are my two little brothers. This face here, the profile, this is our mother. This is my mother. She is among the many women and children sitting in a wooded area next to one of the gas chambers, waiting to enter.
They were sent straight to the gas chambers?
Yes.
Irene's mother, father, and 4 of her siblings were all exterminated.
And so we were in Auschwitz for about a month, and from then on we were assigned to work in this Canada section, which was just divided by an electrified fence from crematorium and gas chamber number 4.
They were all brought down here, men, women and children, all put together and told to strip naked, a humiliation in itself. The reason was they were told was that they were about to have a shower, but in fact having put their clothes and shoes and final possessions in a neat pile, they were then ushered round that corner into the gas chamber where they're about to be murdered. Special Sonderkommando then finally went through those clothes, picked out any valuables.
Those working in Canada doing this work, somewhere in there, presumably someone was working on an area with valuables, with whatever jewelry they would have found or gold items.
We were told that if we find any gold valuables, on pain of death, you must hand it over. So we knew that they wanted it badly.
What a truly awful place. This is a gas chamber. Of course, they'd all been herded in, still believing they were going to be given a shower, and then through apertures like this, the Zyklon B, the gas would be dropped. It wasn't a quick death, necessarily. It could take up to 25 minutes, and it certainly wasn't painless. Zyklon B would make you suffocate. Can you imagine how painful and horrible that must have been? Once dead, the bodies would have had teeth extracted and gold teeth fillings all removed.
trees belched fire. Not just smoke, high into the sky, really flames coming out. So by this time, could not deny what was going on. I literally asked myself, why are you not crying? I could not cry. It was
You
not...
guys, I'll be right back. I gotta take care of something. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you in the next video. I'll be right back. Hold on. Peace out.